fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 198. Today is August the 30th, 2022. On today's show, I have whips, I have haul, and I have knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. Today, I am drinking a shaken espresso from Starbucks. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how has everybody been? I have been a little frazzled. I have had quite an experience with this remodel and addition build that's been going on here since June, I think the 13th or the 14th, because I talked to you guys on the 13th of June, and that was the last time I've come on. It has been hard, it has been hectic, it has been painful. I tweaked my knee in June, and in July I popped it and tore something. Quite don't know what I popped and tore, but it's finally gotten to the point where it doesn't hurt as bad. It still hurts to bend it to go up and down stairs, but I can walk almost without a limp, which is really good because I was limping there for quite a while and could barely walk there for quite a while. But I have been going to the gym here in town with the pool and been doing water aerobics. So that's really been strengthening that knee and making that knee feel so much better, especially the jacuzzi. I've been doing jacuzzis too, so it's been great. What else have I been doing? Really not a lot. I've gotten more knitting done though, because I'm not sitting out in the living room, which is where I am right now because there's no construction people here at all today. The sheetrock people came in and did one last mud treatment for the walls, and they're supposed to be texturing it tomorrow and hopefully painting it by Thursday or Friday. I'm really hoping that it's like Friday, so that Monday, or no, not even Monday, Tuesday, we can start rolling again and get this done. I want this done. I'm tired of living mostly in my bedroom because that's pretty much what I do. During the day, I sit back in my bedroom and I have found a way to stitch back there. So I have gotten some stitching done, but not a lot of stitching, and there's been weeks where I didn't do any. I have to admit, there was a week, maybe 2 weeks out of this whole time I didn't do any stitching. And I've only been working on one project because I'm using my lap stand, and it was just a pain to keep switching projects. So I've only been doing one. So you will see that. But I figured I would come on here today because the No New Starts group is expecting a update at the end of August. So I get to take 2 pictures. So since I was taking 2 pictures, I took them off the stands and I decided, why not? I'll come on and see you guys and show you I'm still alive and kicking. And I haven't gone over the deep end because of this remodel. But hopefully I got them to give me a date, and I'm really hoping that they stay with that date. It is the 16th of September. They said they will be done. What needs to still go is the painting needs to be done inside and outside. The majority of the house outside has been painted. They just need to paint the new addition on the outside and of course on the inside. The kitchen needs to have their countertops replaced, one big countertop. The oven, the stove, and the dishwasher put in. We finally got hot water last week. We've been without hot water since May. So I've been going to the gym to take showers. My husband's been going to work to take showers because there's a little shower at his work, which has been really nice for him. So we finally have heat. There were a few days we were running electric heaters because while everybody in the States were having heat waves, it was getting down to 40 above at night. So it was like 70s during the day, Fahrenheit, going down to the 40s. So it's been chilly at night, and it gets cold in here. One morning I woke up and it was 60 degrees inside the house. So that was not pleasant. That was not pleasant. So we ran electric heaters for a while just so we could stay warm. Let's see what else needs to be done. The flooring in our bedroom is done, the hallway, the living room, but from this point back has not been done. So the flooring in the kitchen, the dining room, and the new spaces, no flooring. There needs to be 2 doors put in. Ceiling, of course, is done. They just have to paint it. Lights, we bought brand new lights for the downstairs and the upstairs. That all needs to be put in. And we also got some Ring cameras to go around the house. Those need to be installed. So there's still quite a bit left to do, but I think it's mostly fiddly things that need to be done, and hopefully it will be done by the 16th. Because I was really hoping it was done by the end of August, which is what they said. And yeah, we figured they're 2 or 3 weeks behind. So we'll see how that goes. It's kind of funny having a husband who is a contractor himself. He is a plumbing contractor. He's mostly a commercial guy, but he knows what happens and how things happen, and he's dipping his toe into the general contracting area. And so he kind of knows, and he's been doing it for 40 years, 30 years, 35, something like that. He's been doing it a long time. He's been doing it longer than he's known me. So, yeah. He's pushing him along. Push, push, push. I kind of feel bad. I have to kind of say, whoa, rein it in a little bit there, buddy. Because he really some days has a bad day, which, you know, I am too. I'm having bad days too, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel, people, and I see that I will be able to chit chat with you on a more consistent basis really soon, because I've really missed you guys a lot. Missed you guys a lot. So now that I've chit chatted for 7 minutes, I think it's time to get on to the stitching, don't you? Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I didn't bring any of the pictures to show. I'm just going to show you that this is Kringles, and I can't remember who does it. That's terrible. But I know that this is Parisian Gray by Access Commodities on 30 count. But as you see, I did not keep up with my goal of doing 1 block a month. This, I believe, is my June block. So I did get the June block finished, but I stopped stitching on this in June because it was just becoming too much to keep having to switch the projects and sitting on my lap, and this one was sitting at a different angle, and it was just a pain. So I still have quite a bit on Kringles, and it's not going to get done this year, which makes me kind of sad, but it will be coming out as soon as I can get back out into the living room to stitch, and I will be doing that. Yep. Okay. So the main project, of course, has been Fright Night. And Fright Night is also not going to be done by the end of the year because I don't get a lot of stitching on this done. Because I am going to the gym. Gym is about 2 hours with the workout, the shower, driving there and back, hanging out and talking, getting a massage, a water massage when I can. So it's about 2 hours. I come home and have to do things around here, and it just seems like the day gets away from me. Because here it is, 1:30 in the afternoon, I still haven't stitched any. So yeah. So here we go. Here is Fright Night. I have completed 3.5 pages since the last time you guys saw it. But this is art by Louis Johnson, charted by Gecko Rouge. And as you see, there's quite a bit, but there's really not that much more to go. I figure there's close to 10 pages left to go. And that 10 pages includes the small little pages on this side here. Let me get over here. So these I'm counting as like a quarter of a page. So there's 4 of those left. So but that is where it is at. I was really hoping to keep up the 2 pages a month. And if I work really hard today and tomorrow, I might be able to finish and get a second page for this month, because I've only got that little bit to go for that page. So it's here and here. So there's not a whole, oh, you guys can't see that. So it's here and here. So there's really not that many. There might be 1,000 stitches left to do, but I'm not sure for that page. And I'm really hoping I can push through to that. So that's all the stitching I've done since June the 13th. How sad is that? That's really sad. So I've got my book here, and I did keep writing my notes. So let's see. Let's see here. So June the 20th through the 23rd I didn't stitch. And then I didn't stitch on the 30th. Yeah. And then, where's July? There's July. July, from the 4th to the 8th I didn't stitch. I didn't stitch on the 12th. Didn't stitch on the 19th or the 29th or the 31st. He said there are some times I just didn't stitch at all. And this one, for August, I stitched pretty much every day, but forgot to write down some of the numbers. So, but it looks like there's like 3 or 4 days in that month that I didn't do any stitching either. So, yay for that. But I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better, and I'm going to do it all. So, on to purchases. I went to Joann's and picked up some buttons, and made myself some needle minders. So we have little Yoda, so baby Yoda, I don't know what his name is. Then I have Hogwarts. And then I have Jack and Sally. And these are metal buttons, and I just broke the shanks off and glued them on there. Isn't that cute? Sorry it's not, that it's not focusing on those. But yeah, I was really happy to find these and pick them up. All right, so then I picked up, since we spoke last, The Year in the Woods number 9, which is the woodpecker, and number 10, which is barn owl. And I have I'm sorry, I just messed that completely up. Barn owl is 8 and woodpecker is 9. I'm sorry, 10 is the one that's coming, and that's the bat. 10, 11, and 12 I'm getting from Garon Stitchery. I have pre-ordered those, and they will bill me when they get them. So I was happy to do that, to give them some business. So then I also picked up, I think I got this from 123 Stitch, Plum Street Samplers, a Ghoul-Tide Welcome. So I really like that one. I think that one's going to be great. I picked up this fabric for it, which is 36 count. What is that? Flax? Yeah, Flax Edinburgh linen. But I don't know who it's by. Oh, I think it's Zweigart. It's got the stripe there. So that's for a Yuletide welcome. And when I ordered the woodpecker, I also pre-ordered from Garon this cottage garden, which is Trick or Treat. So I think that one is great. I can't wait to start this one. I did pick up a fabric from 123 Stitch, and this is Picture This Plus Oaken Newcastle linen. So that's what I'm going to put that on. I think it's going to look great. And I picked up the floss, just the Weeks Dye Works. It called for 2 Weeks Dye Works and the rest are DMC. So I have 2 charcoal and 1 persimmon. So that is what is all of my purchases for the last several months, which isn't bad. I did much better this time. I'm not going too overboard. Yay! So now we will transition into knitting. And knitting, I did finish my first pair of socks that were the, what are these called? These are Rose City Rollers by Orange Knits Designs out of this Fairbanks dyed yarn. And this is called, her name was Rio. And so this is the second pair. So I've already finished one of the second pair, and I started the cuff of the second one, which I got enough done to where I can sit and knit at knit night, because I have been going to knit afternoon now. It's not night anymore, it's knit afternoons on Friday until this winter, and then I'll revert back to Wednesday. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I did pick up some more yarn from Yarn Over here in Fairbanks, so that's exciting. And then the big project I've been working on is out of this Wendy Johnson books, Wendy Knits Lace. And it is the 2/3 shawl. So it's this huge, beautiful, lacy shawl. And I've been having a really good time with this. If you've been a long-time viewer, you saw this big, huge white cone of Miss Babs. This was she bought a new mock-up for her lace or soft weight yarn, and she didn't necessarily like this. And it's just a superwash merino. So she sold it at a really, really good price when she was getting rid of it. So I have been going gangbusters. I am stitching this or knitting this on a size US 7, which is a 4.5 millimeter. And in this nice white. And I'm really happy. I've only had 3 errors and didn't really have to go too far to fix them, which is really exciting. But I cannot wait. I am on the second repeat of chart B. So yeah, it's going to be beautiful when it's done, and it's nice and soft, so I can't wait. Yeah, let's see if I can get one of these to kind of lay out here. There we go. But I'm kind of hoping to take this on our trip to Hawaii, because we're going again, and use it there for the nights. So yay. Plans. I have gotten out of WhipGo. I am no longer doing the stitching zombie. Can't remember what it's called because I haven't done it since June. I'm also out of the No New Starts. I need to completely drop out the No New Starts road trip because it was getting to be a hassle to take the pictures and knit or stitch, and then they upped a whole bunch of the stitches that you needed and to purchase. You purchase things and it was inflation and they doubled the stitches, and I just got burnt out, and I'm like, no. Right now I'm parked in a garage and I have 2 more days to decide if I want to move on or not, but I think I'm just going to tell them that I'm done. The Stitching Dead, that's the other one, the Stitching Dead. They were ending that and our group kind of fell apart. Nobody has been stitching on the Stitching Dead in my group, so I'm kind of done with that as well. I wish I could do AB Zingo, but that's another one where I'm not able to get to all of my projects, so it's really hard to do any of these things when you can't change your projects. So I will stay with the No New Starts, I think. I'm not sure. I am almost to that breaking point where I want to start something new. And I kind of want to start that trick or treat. I think that trick or treat is so cute that I would just love to start that. So I might just say to heck with it. I know I'm not going to get any finishes this year at this point because I can't get motivated to finish anything right now. So, but to start things, oh heck yes, I am so ready. I am so ready to start all the things. But trying to get to my floss is another hard thing to do. But yeah, I think I've babbled enough. I think I've had you guys here for long enough. I hope that you guys have all been safe and happy and healthy. And I hope that you are crafting to your heart's content. And if you're new here, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. I hope that you will return. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for the patience that you are showing me over this long hiatus. And I really am hoping to get back to you next week. And I'm hoping that it may be Tuesdays for the next couple of weeks, because Monday, I'll just blabble this really fast. Monday, I go to the gym, and then I come home and pick up my laundry, and I take that out to see my son and his wife and the littlest man, because the little man is 5 years old and in kindergarten. I can't believe he's in kindergarten. He was not feeling well Monday, so he was there when I was there. But yeah, I do that Mondays until I get my washer and dryer back. I hope it's soon. I really want my washer and dryer back so that I can come and talk to you guys. I just want my house back. Let's be honest. Just give me my house back. So anyway, I hope you guys are so safe and healthy and happy. And I will talk to you hopefully next week. Bye guys.